Hi everybody, how are you today? This is Christy with Glam Mommy Life. Very excited to show you, I'm going to be using some Ilia products that were kindly gifted to me, but all opinions are my own and I am in love. So I'm also going to be using some other new stuff I've gotten and want to share with you. So first, let's get started. I'm going to start with the eyes and I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown. It's the corrector in light peach, and I've been using this actually as an eye base for eyeshadow and it's been working out pretty good for me. So I have the Cool Nudes palette from Ilia, and these colors are gorgeous. They're perfect for every day, but you can also darken them up for, any other time. And I'm going to start with the lightest shade here, and just to cover my entire eye, and I'm going to use my buffers brushes. This is from Wander Beauty, by the way. It's the double-sided eye brush, and I've been using this for my entire eye looks and love it. So let's dip right into that. And for me, I have hooded eyes, so I try to use like more of a darker, or I try to just like start here and not put the darker shades on my lids, because I feel like it does give me a more awake look. So let's start and go in with this pretty like light mauve color. And that's what I'm going to be using to use as my transition shade. So let's get to know each other a little bit. I guess you may not know this about me, but my father is actually from the island of Kos, Greece. So he came here when he was about 20 years old and made a life for himself here for my family, met my mom, and so I'm half Greek, and I have been to Greece probably close to 8-9 times, and I love it there, and I hope to one day take my family there because my husband's never been. And now we're going to go into this darker mauve shade and put that on the edges here. I love how effortlessly these colors seem to go together. It's so pretty. So we have this color, and now we're just doing a nice simple look. So I'm going to go in with this beautiful shimmery taupey shade and put that on the lids. I'm going to use a different brush only because I want to make sure that I'm not, getting color I don't want on the lid. So we're just going to put that there. Okay. Get it really nice in there. You see, like, there, it applies itself. This palette is beautiful. I love that it's clean, cruelty-free. Like, it's one of the clean brands at Sephora. I know at our Sephora we have a full section of Ilia Beauty, and I have been in love with their products. I have the Super Serum Skin Tint, and I love that. But being able to try so many other things out, I knew I love this brand for a reason. So there we go with the eyeshadow. Let's add some liner. So now we're going to use, this is new from L'Oreal. It's called Matte Signature. Oh my gosh. Matte Signature Eyeliner. And I got the brown. So it's supposed to just look velvety on your lids. And I've used it a couple times. I do really like it. But be careful because it does come out very aggressively. Center, not quite a wing look, but just add like a little definition to my eyes. There we go. Let's do the other side. I'm not even going to read it because I feel like this really has a lot on there to that. Okay, well, they're sisters, not twins. That's okay. All right, now we're gonna put this back, let all this dry, and now let's go to the face. Well, I got this new Perfect Canvas Clean Primer from Ren's Clean Skincare, and I've heard so many good things about it. Actually, Instagram made me buy it because everyone was raving about it. I needed a new primer, so I was just like, ooh, let's try this bad boy out. So I like it. It gives a nice, like, sort of sticky base for my skin, or for my skincare, for my makeup. And I do think it does blur things and make it look nice. What I like to do is just apply it and just press, lift, press, lift. I know that's nothing new and exciting. I'm sorry, my nose is so stuffy because of my allergies. Oh, is anybody else really suffering this year from terrible allergies? I mean, I suffer every year, but this year it seems to be a little bit worse, and I don't know why. The True Skin Serum Foundation from Ilia is amazing. It's like the fuller coverage version of the Super Skin Tint, and we're just going to add a little bit to my hand, and I'm going to take a foundation brush. These are the ones, these brushes are the Makeup by Mario and Sephora. I got these a while back, but I don't even think they have them anymore. I'm just going to nicely blend that into my skin. Like, do you see how it just really sinks right in there? Another fun fact about me and why I am so careful with the sun now is because I used to work at a tanning salon way back when, and that ruined my skin a bit, and that's not good. I don't recommend working at a tanning salon because it will ruin your skin, damage it somehow, and mine is these horrible dark spots I have. Moving on to concealer, which is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. I've been using this and I really love it, and it gives good coverage. And this is where my dark spots are, or my dark shadows. So I don't know, I'm not going to do a whole thing where I put, you know, too much on here. So I want to just cover my flaws without looking too overdone. So I'm going to take a concealer brush and just buff that in. Let's make sure everything looks good and blended. Okay. And now we're going to set everything with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. You just go on and be like, whoop, and get that nice and set, and it really does give me, I feel, a nice poreless finish. One thing though I notice about this is I have to reapply it throughout the day. So, but it's also like 94 degrees every day here now, because apparently we're living right under the sun. And it is ridiculous, but oh well. Now, this is not new. The Fenty Beauty Island Ting Sunstalker Bronzer in the color Island Ting, and I love using this. It's buttery, it's soft. I have a few favorite bronzers, but right now we're going to use this one because I feel like it's making my skin look tanner, and during the summer, like, I'm covering my face constantly with, you know, the hats and sunscreen, and my face is always a different color than the rest of me, which my 7-year-old thought was really fun to point out to me, as she likes to usually point out my flaws, which is fun, right? And just a little on the nose, really just, you know, working that in there just to add a little, you know, sun-kissed look and making me look like I'm tan in the face, even if I'm not. All right, let's move on. Now we're going to put some blush on, and I'm going to use the Ilia Dreamer is the color, multi-stick, and I've been using this color, and I love how it looks on my face, especially with a suntan, because it kind of gives that like little bit of a burnt look without you actually being burnt, because you do not want to burn your skin. Trust me, I once got sun poisoning in Greece, and that was awful. I was so sick. I was throwing up. I had a fever. I think I was only about 7 or 8 when I was there and got this. So, you know, it was back sort of when people didn't really know the sun was that awful for you. But look how pretty that color is. It just gives such a warmth and a glow, and it just, again, effortlessly goes right into your skin, melts right in. I love it. Love it, love it. All right, now for the lashes, the Wander Beauty Mile High Club. If you'll notice, I love lately using clean products. Like, I don't know what it is, but it really just makes my skin look better and feel better. I feel like I'm not putting harsh chemicals. Granted, not everything I have is, going to be clean, and that's okay. But let's get that mascara on there. Put a couple coats, but do you see how quickly it just made my lashes pop? I ran out of my Grand Lash Serum, and I'm so bummed because I can tell right away my lashes are growing in, not as long. So that's like on my list of things I need to buy. But I have to make sure to get that, and also my Deeply Rooted from Hush and Hush. It's a multivitamin and it helps grow your hair. I noticed that really helps my lashes to look long too. So we have that on, and now let's work on the lips. And I'm going to be using, I always do this where I put my eyelashes down before they're set, but that's okay. It's easy to buff off with a spoolie. So we're going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk. I love this liner. I know there's like certain things that people hype up and you're like, I have to try this. And this is one of those things. I love how it just goes on like butter. My thin lips. But something I've been really thinking about lately is getting like Restylane into my lips just to give them a more palettey appearance. Because I know I did that post the other day saying like, let's love ourselves, but my lips have been something that have really, really bothered me. Like everything else I'm fine with, but if I can do something to fill them in a little and to make me feel a little bit more confident, then I think it should be okay. But I don't know how much that stuff costs, so we'll see. Anywho, we're going to use the tinted lip conditioner from Ilia, and this is the shade Oh Baby. I love it. I love just actually putting my finger and then adding it in, and there we go. All right, and it's just such a pretty natural shade. It enhances, it feels amazing on my lips, and I'm obsessed. Now let's set everything. I think my lashes are dry and everything's good. This is the Hourglass Soft Focus Setting Spray. I love this, but you have to be careful when you use it because it could very easily spritz out, like not, well, of course that time it didn't, but it could spritz like a little more aggressive. Oh, one in my mouth. Okay, so we're just gonna get that on there. And boom, you're ready to go. I hope you've enjoyed my Get Ready With Me. Thank you so much to Ilia and to Wander Beauty for gifting me some of these products, and it's just really cool to show you what I do. And it doesn't take that long either. Like if I wasn't talking, it would be done pretty quickly. So this is a great just everyday look. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching.